wow, we've made it. We've made it to Whare County, Missouri, and we're just passing the dealership here. Definitely gonna have to stop in here. Long truck from Sudbury, Ontario, but this is our new home here in Whare County, Missouri. I think what we're gonna do, I think our farm is right up here. I was told that, oh, they have some nice combines, some nice equipment. We're definitely gonna have to check out the dealership, but our farm is right here. Our equipment that we brought over from Sudbury, Ontario has already been delivered. I got that notification actually while I was at the hotel last night. Yeah, so I told them just to park it anywhere, and it looks like that's where they parked it. It was right there. We'll just get out here and take a look around. So there's our combine there, our John Deere planting tractor. We got our case tractor there. Where is our... Didn't the case tractor have a front loader and a bucket attached? No, it didn't have a bucket. It just had a front loader. Where's our front loader? I'm gonna have to call the transport company. And there's our New Holland tractor. So that's the 4 pieces of equipment that we did bring over from Sudbury, Ontario, and obviously our truck. And this is our farm. As you can see, we have $5.8 million in the bank. Obviously, that is what we left off with from Sudbury, Ontario. Just take a look around here. Nice, oh yeah, perfect, that's gonna be awesome. Another shed here. Apparently you go through doors. Okay. Grain silo setup is right here by the looks of it. Just over 2 million liters, perfect. That'll be come in handy. Yeah, so we do have, when I bought this farm, it does have some animal stuff put down here. So we have 713 head of cows. Now we can choose dairy or beef cattle. And we can also have a 2,156 sheep or goats. So again, we can choose sheep or goats. And then down here, yeah, is our chicken coop. We can 345 chickens. So this is our chicken coop right here. And it looks like we have another 2 storage sheds down here. So that's nice. This farm's gonna be awesome. Looking forward to this. Not sure. Yeah, so we don't have much field. So this is basically what we got to do now is get our fields. Figure out what fields we want. We're still in the month of November. That's when we obviously were in Sudbury, Ontario. Little storage shed there. And right here. Cool. And our house is right here where we're going to be living. Very nice. Spacious. Shut the door. So the one field that the farm did come with was this cornfield. And it is ready to be harvested. So we are going to have to get on to that. But I think what we need to do is figure out our fields. We're going to need some... Also, we're going to need to get some equipment. So I think what we'll do is head up to the dealership and see what they've got out there. Do got some buying stations right there. We can get some stuff there. But yeah, well, let's head up to the dealership, see what they've got. I know we're going to need some pieces of equipment, obviously. Who knows? We might get a second combine. We do got $5.8 million to spend, so we'll see. But yeah, let's turn right on into here. Oh, cut that a little too wide. There we go. And we're just going to pull right on up. Right here. Yeah, okay, well. Did see equipment over here, so let's take a look over here first. Nice. Nice John Deere tractors. I like this older tractor right here. This John Deere 4040. Oh. Might just have to buy that for the farm. What else do we got over here? Whoa. Big John Deere 9R. Oh. Look at this. A case stagger. Oh, wow. We might just have to buy that for the farm as well. Man, I shouldn't have even come here. I want to buy a lot of things. We've got to be smart with money. So we do got to get fields. I got to figure our field stuff first. I guess before we start buying willy-nilly. But I don't know what happened to our front loader on our case. I really don't. But now, speak of that, this tractor might be a nice little tractor to get for that. And we trade in our case. That's a possibility. I like the little tractor. Let's head over and take a look at the combines here. See what they got. Like I said, I may be interested in getting a second combine. So we're going to have a lot of acres. So, lots of ideas here. There's a little mowing setup there. We're going to need a mower at some point. And there's our choppers. We did have a chopper. I think that's the same kind of chopper that we had. No, I think we had this smaller one in Sudbury, but sold it. So we're going to need to get a chopper, but for next year, not this year. Obviously, this year, just a regular harvest, corn harvest. Yeah, so we're going to need probably one of these Demq trailers. 2200s, yeah. You're going to have to probably get one of them. Planters. Yeah, we're going to need a planter. Oh, that's like the same planter that we had in Sudbury, which I absolutely love. So we'll probably have to be getting this as well. Little baler. Baler will be something we need for next year. And we're going to need a cultivator or a plow. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, that nice equipment. Nice little dealership here. But let's go ahead and take a look at fields. Okay, so you can see here. This is our field right here, 29. Part of our farm. And then the dealership owns 30 and 41. And this one right here. So, we got to figure out what fields we're going to buy and that. So, I think, first of all, we are just going to go ahead and get 27. That's part of our, right by our farm here. It is soybeans, so we're going to go ahead and get that for sure. And then I would like to go and get some other fields. Just trying to think where and what fields we'd like. So I think we'll go ahead and get field 20 here. My plan for field 20 would be put grass in it next year. I think then we'll go down here and get field 44. And then let's get the fields down here by the co-op. We'll get field 6, field 4, field 19, and then what we'll do here is get field 15 as well. And field 12 right beside it. Again, field 12 probably would be a grass field for us. I did want to take a look. So this is ours right here. That's that big one right here. But I want the one in the back. So there's one. What's this one right here? Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this one. But then there's a field here in the back. It looks like it's made into 2 separate fields, maybe right here. Yeah, it kind of is separated, so we will go ahead and get that as well. Okay, so that is basically what we're going to start with. We'll see we get more. We have some options down in this little area as well. Maybe we expand to. Maybe eventually we get this big one, but for now, I'm extremely happy with that. Got to get back to the dealership, and I guess got harvest season. So I think what we got to figure out now. Well, actually, first let's get her in our truck here, and we're gonna head back to the farm and get our animals. Try to spend the money. Spend some of the money. Get things up and running. And then we're going to have to get right into harvest season because it is the month of November here. So we could be pushing it. And stuck on the fence. That fence probably is going to have to go. I just don't like it around our field. But, yeah, so we're gonna come right up on in here. Right up to our pen. So let's get the chickens, because I know what we're doing with the chickens. Chickens is just chickens, so that'll be easy. So we're gonna go ahead. Get 115 of them and 1 rooster. Okay, so they'll get more in there. Okay, so the sheep or goats. It is sheep or goats, and we are gonna go with. We're going to go with going to go with sheep. Okay, so we have 1,000 sheep. So we have our sheep. That decision has been made. But if you made it to this point in the video, let me know down in the comments, are we doing dairy cattle or beef cattle or both? Let me know down in the comments. I will also be posting a poll up on the community page later today. And yes, today. I said today. We will get that. So, thing we're going to have to get right off the bat here is a corn header. Because I didn't bring our corn header with us, obviously. Go ahead and get our corn header. Purchase that. That is purchased. That'll be down at the dealership for us to pick up. And like I said, I think what we're probably going to do is get a second combine up and running. So we might have to, let's go back down to the dealership here, run across the road, don't get hit by a car, and figure out what one. I think we're going to go here is with this one right here, the S780. I really do think this is the one. Yeah, I really like it. I think that is the one we're going to go with. I'm going to run in and talk with the dealer and see what they say. Okay, just talk to Alex from the dealership, and this combine right here is on for a fantastic price, $600,000. So what we are going to do here is we're going to come over here and we are going to transfer money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600,000 transferred to the dealership. And this bad boy is ours. They're going to go ahead and get the ownership and everything transferred over to us, and it will be ready for pickup here shortly. I did also go ahead and, while I was in there, bought a second corn header. So we're going to have 2 corn headers. And now we are going to need a couple bean headers. So after considering what bean headers we should get, thinking, and that we're going to go with the 50-foot, obviously. Just makes sense. Go ahead. 1, 2. 2 of them are purchased. I believe the second one is going to be over here. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. So, got that. This harvester will be ours as well. I also kind of got a baseline of a price for this mowing setup here. And it's $575,000. So, we may end up picking up a new tractor with the mowing setup. And then I also was talking about this right here. And this is a low price of $425,000 for the setup. So, definitely got to spend some money here. But, that's the other thing right here. These 2 Demkus, we're going to buy both of them. They are $95,000 each. Or, so $95,000 each would be $190,000 for both of them. But we got a good deal for $175,000 for them both. So we are also going to go ahead and transfer that money. So 1, 2, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. $175,000 transferred. So those two green carts are ours as well. So they'll go ahead and get all that kind of transferred over to us. And they will even deliver it to our farm. Okay, they got everything delivered here back to our farm here, and here is our new John Deere S780, one of our Demke trailers. There's our other green cart, Demke green cart, and then our 2 corn headers here and our 2 bean headers here. So we got everything to the farm. We still have about $2.7 million, almost $2.8 million to spend. We're going to be spending some of that to get our cows. Like I said earlier in the video, comment down below. Let me know, are we doing dairy cattle, beef cattle, or a bit of both? You let me know down in the comments what you would like to see. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get that up and running in the next video. So you got to let me know down in the comments what one you'd like to see. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, comment down below, share with your friends and family. Help me grow the channel. Let's grow the channel together. As always, I'm Brady Rimmer, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.